gentlemen, my name is Dragon's Pride, and welcome back to Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic 2. Here is where we declare ourselves...
I was right about you. The mercenary...
to go to battle.
You sure? Once we're done with that, there may not be any time left before the... Alright, then we got a lot to do.
Since you are here to bolster Kunda's defense, I will hurry to the mercenary camp and delay their assault however I can.
I want your lightsaber.
I imagine that the mercenaries have got two goals in this whole thing. Kill me and... The administrator's locked up in her office tight, which means that the mercs have to go. It isn't gonna be easy. I suspect we're gonna have to... They've got 3 entrances they're gonna try and break in. Here's the front door, the security door on the side, and the garage door and back. We got 3 squads of militia. We can assign people to the front, back, or inside. Backside has to guard 2 entrances. The front will have to fight more people, and the inside will have to deal with any that break through. So, where do you think the first squad is most experienced? The only squad that could go blaster to blaster against the mercs. Second squad has a lot of passion, but no experience. Third squad is new and not trained too well, and they may break in combat. They need a good leader to make them effective. So, where do you think the first squad... The battles that had the least dying were always led by Jedi. I'm gonna go with what you think. Where do you want the second squad? Alright, where do you want the third squad, the new recruits? Fine by me. The last question is, where do you want to go? Either the front or the back. I'll take whichever one you don't. That way both sides have leadership. The back? I suppose that there is more ground to cover with the 2 entrances. Alright, I'll take the front. Thanks to you, they're gonna have a tougher... That's about it. Afraid not. Let's get ready for the mercenaries. If we fall here, all of Dantooine falls with us.
Tell me what you see, soldier.
They're mobilizing the militia. Looks like a lot of activity down there.
They've been warned. It won't be of any use. The plan doesn't change. Their leader, Administrator Tarina, must not survive the battle.
I mean, I didn't think that the back would make me feel like a coward. But I wanted to lead from the back because there's more ground to cover and least experienced guys back there. Looks like her and her. So I can take everybody.
Yes.
That didn't go so well.
I was right. Alright, and we got a lot to do.
Since you are here...
I imagine... battles that had the least dying. Where do you want... Alright, where do you want the... Fine by me. That's what I was thinking too. The main group of mercenaries will be coming through there. Probably. Once the fighting starts, you gotta stay in your area. We both have to guard our half. Thanks to you, that's about it. Well, I'll tell them what's there to do. Alright, I'll assemble the men. I hope you can speak good. You're much better with words than me. Let's get ready for the mercenaries. If we...
Tell me what you seize.
They're mobilizing the militia.
They've been... Their leader...
Okay, so they have mainly blasters, so that means I'm gonna be using the Force to disrupt them. And then I'm gonna take them down with... my sword. Alright, so I want her, and I want... First off, I want to... First off, activate shield. Shield, shield.
What is it? What is it?
This looks like an elite squad. That could come and help. Kinda want that. So you'll take that.
We've lost too many soldiers. Fall back inside.
So you're the Jedi. I take it you are responsible for the surprises we've had during this battle. Stand aside. Our quarrel is with a distinguished administrator. This isn't your problem. You have no idea who you're... I was trained at Malak's Academy. Your tricks won't work on me.
I didn't sign on for this cold-blooded slaughter, Azkul.
I was wondering when you would betray me.
Sorry I was held up, but it looks like I've arrived.
Kill them all.
Thank you so much for your aid. You can be sure that Dantooine will not forget how the Jedi protected us from this threat. We are a humble community, and this conflict has greatly diminished our resources. I hope this reward will be sufficient. I am humbled by your generosity. I will put this to good use. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have much work to do. Dantooine will be slow to rebuild, but I am confident now that we will one day achieve prosperity.
Kunda is safe in no small part due to you. I feel certain that the Administrator wouldn't have made it without your assistance. I may have misjudged you. In any case, I am free to talk about whatever you wish. Because you defied the Council and followed Revan to war. And from that war came another. Do you know how many worlds were destroyed in those wars? Dantooine, Telos, Sirocco? Do you see now why we counseled caution instead of action? You were the only one to come back and face judgment. But that was because you had lost your connection to the Force. Another casualty of war. No doubt you still blame us for your exile. I had hoped your isolation would give you time to reflect on what had happened, what you had done. But I see it as not. You have more questions for me? We did nothing to you. Accuse us if you will, but it will not change the truth. Cutting one off from the Force. Such punishments are reserved for only a few. Although it was within our power, we did not inflict such a loss upon you. Your loss was a casualty of war, no more. Perhaps that is a question you should ask yourself. It is not something I could help you with, even if I wanted to. Perhaps it is Dantooine, but I do not feel such from you. I feel nothing but what I felt in the Council Judgment Chamber on Coruscant so long ago. Still, you and your connections were often a subject of debate in the Council. It is possible that returning to known space, journeying with others, has caused the Force to stir within you again. You have more questions for me? We were not in hiding, despite what you believe. This threat is striking through the Force. There's a reason that we cannot detect it. It is somehow masking its presence from us. I do not know. There are techniques in the Force that hide one's presence and thoughts from other Force users.
That would be
But
useful.
I do not believe that such techniques alone would be capable of hiding the enemies we face. It does not seem possible. Jedi sanctuaries, places of learning, conclaves, many of them secret, have been attacked. That requires that our enemy knew of our whereabouts, or had access to records at... There was much Jedi teaching buried here before the... In the hands of our enemies, such knowledge could be used to track and kill Jedi, find up... And so much has been plundered from here that now many secrets of the Jedi have been spread throughout. So I did what I could, attempting to let myself be captured. I hope... The Sith attacked this place once, but the destruction of Dantooine... Yes, perhaps I wish to see this place one more time, but I had to see... You have more questions? We're at war, but it is unlike any war we have fought before. Somehow our enemy is targeting us through the Force. The gathering of any Jedi seems to attract them like a beacon. So it was necessary... Great tragedies in such places. By coming here, those echoes serve... The Miraluka world of Qatar taught us a terrible lesson. Now the planet is no more. Master Zar, Master Dorak. I was not on Qatar when it was destroyed, but now that it is... It was after Qatar that the few of us left realized that... Great tragedy and so... Yeah. You have seen the end of your trial? Perhaps you would like to explain how you came to this knowledge. That was intended only for the Jedi Council. If what remains of the Council chooses to tell you, then I will abide by their decision and its consequences. There is little I can tell you. Master Kavar felt something had happened to you in the war, but all he had was suspicion. And Kavar was too close to you in any event. He, too, felt the call of war and took to battle more than a Jedi should. But enough of this. It is not... You have more questions? Force bonds? Yes. It is the bond that grows between master and... Such bonds normally grant strength to both, but not to such a degree. Still, your ability to form such connections, to influence others, was always a subject of discussion, even when perhaps it is a punishment of a sort. But a bond that ties two lives together, such bonds do not seem... And with your loss of connection to the Force... Perhaps it is Dantooine, but I do not feel such from you. I feel nothing but what I felt in the Council. Still, you and you... It is possible... You have more... Have they? I've seen no evidence of... Why would they attack you? Perhaps it is Dent... Still, this... For some reason, I believe you. Still, I am curious as to how... Regardless, these Sith have struck, and you survived. This is more knowledge than I had before. And that means the Jedi may gather. If you can find others, or find some trace of the Sith threat, and from there we may decide what can be... You have more questions? I suppose there is something I should show you. It will keep you alive long enough to prove useful. When you are facing a long campaign, you need to be more conservative with how you use your Force energy. This form gives you increased Force affinity. In simple terms, it helps you to quickly regenerate Force energy in the middle of a fight. I don't know how you learned that so quickly. Still, your form is sloppy. Keep practicing to tighten it up and you'll be fine.
Alright, let's return to the ship. I don't want to leave, I just want to see if I can fix the lightsaber. Wait, no, I can do that with, remove Anton and add in Bodur.
General, need something? Yes? Let me see what you... That's everything. Now all you need is a little quiet time.
Violet is kind of a blue shade, right? I'll take Violet. How do I... Miscellaneous. So I want to view creatable. Create new items. I want to create a lightsaber.
Ah. The time to hide your presence is coming to a close. You are ready. Your training must increase. Is it battle that stirs you? To meet an enemy blade upon blade? Such is the way of the great... Or perhaps it is investigating the mysteries of the galaxy. Such is the way of the Jedi Watchman in the time of... Or perhaps your way lies upon the ancient mysteries, and to teach... It is not some great test you require to be what you strive to be. It is only... From here on, you guide your destiny. Yes? That crystal is bonded to you. Through you, it... Let me focus on... There. Now it is... Is there something... That crystal is bonded... Is there... Nothing more. There... Ah. Have you never... Ah, but to make offers... And where did these... Oh, did they? No. Many have mistaken the soldiers beneath Revan. They are wrong. The Sith is a belief. And I suspect the answer to that question is tied to a... Ah.
General? Sorry. Yes. I moved around for a... Then you understand my... As long as I kept moving, I found... It's good to be... Something else I...
Okay. Okay, I want to create, okay, I want lightsaber? Okay. Security tunneler, repair kit. These are all upgrades, but I want to make the... I want to create new items. I don't understand.
I didn't want... Why did you... The war went poorly before. I remembered when word of my people had... I did not join because I wanted to... I remember the... Do you know how... Like, it's always... I was a...
Okay, maybe I need to level up. create or break down a lightsaber. Others. You break down. Wait, what? Apparently I already have it. Melee. No. Let's upgrade my lightsaber.
Yes?
I have a lightsaber now! Yay!
It was pretty brave of you to stand up to Azkul like that. I plan to leave Dantooine with as many of my men as will come with me, and look for some work that is more honorable. I'm happy to hear. Thanks again, and good luck to you.
I'm on full of the light side. Well, it's not where I wanted to end up, but I guess that works.
Thanks for your help. So you did. Here's the credit. That was very...
You are always welcome.
Thanks for your help.
I saw you fighting the mercenaries. Just amazing. I wish I were a Jedi too.
Okay.
Zeron was right about the mercenaries all along. I guess my ego clouded my judgment as to what's best for Kunda.
It's you, the hero of Kunda.
Okay. Okay, I think that's it. Oh, I have my lightsaber now. That makes me happy.
Yes? Very well. The Jedi practice. You may have already felt, others may come. With the lights, others may come. Very well. It allows you to recover your strength with the Force more quickly, and it lends strength to your... It has no other drawbacks. Such a form is a gift, preferred of the Jedi consulars, and effective in combats where... Very well. Helpful, especially in tandem with other Force techniques. This one opens you to the Force, allowing... Ask. I misspoke.
Alright, let's return to the ship. Which is this way.
Unnecessary annoying recitation. Accuracy ratio achieved. Systems failing, master. Failing, master.
You're one of those cursed soldiers that tore up Kunda. Now I have to fix everything you busted.
Greetings. May I be... If you...
Okay, let's see what everybody has to say about that. Uh-oh.
My lightsaber. You've destroyed it. I yield, Master. It is as I heard through the Force. My life for yours. You must. The alternative is only another death. I have nothing.
Now I've seen everything. This woman, she's a Miraluka. I didn't think any were left. Yeah, they're a pretty secretive race. I heard that some of their kind become Jedi, but a Sith? I'm not sure how you'd go about killing one.
Just mentioning it, she looks like she's suffered enough wounds already. I heard they had a colony on the Mid-Rim, almost halfway between Onderon and Dantooine. Then, it wasn't there anymore.
Well, it was a planet of her people. If they see through the... If they're all Force-sensitive, maybe they all saw some... They claim to see on... Yeah, they're a pretty secretive... I'm not sure how you'd go about Well, some of her wounds are pretty bad. Looks like she was already carrying her
She is a threat to us. I am not asking that she be harmed or interrogated, but she is of the Sith. She should not be allowed to walk. Yes? Training is something reserved for certain cast members. I do not understand how you and Atris fight, but I will. All Ichani fighting principles rely on foundations. If one does not understand the most basic of fighting moves, it is similar to learning the alphabet of a language. As a foundation, I will instruct you in our elementary movements. The body itself is the first weapon you must master. It is not something that can be described. Let us duel, you and I, and that shall... Use only your hands and feet to strike at me, nothing else, or our combat shall be over. Very well. I shall match my movements to resist your efforts. You fought well, but you announce your motions before attacking, sometimes quite loudly. Take as long as you need to recover. Very well. As a foundation, it is not something that can use... Very well. You fought well. Of course. I do not wish to... If you wish to hurt me, then you must try harder. It is not a... Very well. As a foundation, it is... You... Very well. You fought well, but you are not...
Might want to put something on.
You have befriended the seer. Her species does not see as we do. They perceive. The Sith carry the battle to you, and you spare them. And as we travel, the empty places of this ship are filled. I hope your thoughts in this matter are clear. In saving her, and do not mate with her. Whatever you may feel, whatever urges consume you, do not let them control you. Such a union would breed. We shall see. I trust your exile has taught you restraint and discipline in the ways of the flesh. Like the servant of Atris, this one has other masters. Though blind, her presence here is a threat to us. To you. Perhaps I... Did he? And what do you make of... The Mandalorians were right to respect you on the field of battle. The Jedi are gone, vanished. Now, an entire planet of Force sensitives wiped clean of life. I fear you are right. And I fear it may prove more than that. But there is little to be done about it now. Ask. That crystal is bonded to you. Most interesting. Your crystal does not perfectly reflect your current self. Remove... Is there something... Yes? That crystal is bonded to you. Through you... Let me focus on the crystal for a moment. There. Now it is fully in tune with you again. Is there something else? That crystal... Should your power... Is there something... She did nothing to your eyes that was not already there. She has forced this upon you, but such crude methods are... Close your... Feel this ship around you. Listen to my words. Hear the sound of the handmaidens training in the cargo hold, her hands cutting the air. The welding of the droid as it goes about its work. Now, stretch out. Hear the rumble of hyperspace, the hum of the hyperdrive. Ignore distractions and focus on my voice. The breathing of the blinded one as she meditates in the dark. Now, listen deeper, past her breathing, and listen.
As my feet walk from the ashes of Qatar, I shall not fear, for in fear lies death, and
you are strong indeed. What you heard were surface thoughts only, but it is something that masters have trained for years and never learned. That is not the real question you should ask. Is such listening enough to perceive the world around you? It is not, because to listen to the thoughts of another is much like attempting to see the universe only with your eyes. It is equally limiting. Now leave me be.
Diagnostic. HK-47 activated. Running checks through primary systems. Assessment. It appears I have suffered considerable damage and dismemberment. I can feel all the cracks in my motivators. And my central control cluster seems to have taken several repeated blaster shots at close range. How crude. Answer. If by okay, you mean the loss of almost all my existing assassination protocols, then no, I am not okay. Furthermore, I seem to have no discretionary control over my vocabulator, causing me to reveal my true function as an assassin droid of unrivaled sophistication. Answer. I do not know, Master. It is curious that I was here, although this place does seem familiar. Extrapolation. Perhaps someone was already in the process of rebuilding me. It may be I was needed. Answer. It seems you would know more. Reflection. Of course, for some reason that does not alarm me. Still, the loss of my higher combat and... Answer. Oh, that is impossible, Master. If I were out to kill you, and regardless, I am a unique model. Why, to think that there would be other versions of me. Statement. Master, I must inform you that... Resignation. Very well, Master. Conclusion. You speak the truth. This discovery is also causing me... Mockery. Statement. But if they... Conclusion. So it... Recitation. Yes, as I said, I... Oh, how I... Answer. No. Answer. Statement. As I have studied your... Statement. You seem disposed to helping others, not harming them. As as I've come to expect and anticipate. Statement. Oh, Master, please, of course they are. Any time you In any event, I feel compelled to point out that your self-destructive path, that may be a trifle melodramatic, but frankly, it is something that all Jedi should hear. And I have been State. Statement. Very well, Master. Statement. Master, I am no behavior. Very well. Ask your questions. Answer. No, this new Sith. Answer. Theory. It is consolation, but I would not worry. Twi'lek metaphor. Jonta boss.
My life for your... I am able to serve. If we enter battle... I have not heard that question in some time. My flesh is healed, if that's the answer you seek. I know. And I fear that others will see the mercy in your actions. And in my survival. I felt you. Heard you through the Force. It was like a sound at the edge of hearing. I serve my master. My master was aware of a disturbance in the Force, but was unaware of its nature, of you. There is little my master does not know, and that you eluded his sight for so... You cannot. His vessel roams the borders of known space, and even I do not... Even if I could lead you to my master, if I bring you before my master, untested, without your potential realized, then you will be lost to me. It would be as if one brought fire to a paradise valley. I cannot, I will not. I would die first, now that I have found you. I cannot. I will... My master did not cause the end of the planet. There are many factions within the Sith, all seeking to take... Where one moves, it is not always known to the others. But their purpose is the same. They believe you are the last of the Jedi, and their hatred of the Jedi... I will answer what... My people once had the power to perceive events. That sight may manifest itself in many ways. And at times, I may have... My sight has been damaged. What I have taught you, it is... My master, when he showed me my world, showed it to me as it is. But after traveling with you, I feel that perhaps there was a gift in it. Only when one suffers do certain... It is difficult to explain. It is not a subject which I have... The planet was not destroyed. It remains. I am not certain I did. I was there to see everything around you extinguished. I imagine there are worse deaths. I was the only living thing remaining on the planet of... I've heard tales of Malachor, but do not mistake me. I did not mean to... Forgive me, but before you go, I must ask. Why do you do this? You must not do this. I can't. So you say. But it is not something I have I remember little of my homeworld before I entered my master. It is not a subject. I
Yes, General? I got tired of... I was a... What? Sorry, General.
I think that's everything. Oh, Anton. Can you put your clothes on?
Yes? I fail to understand the problem. I had heard the Corward systems had customs concerned. I can see no fault in your reasoning. I do have bulkier clothes. Will this do? They suffice for training purposes. They belong to my... She was the one my father followed to war. These are her robes. I have not worn them since they came into my possession. They are the only thing of her. I never knew her. I miss only that I never knew her at all. And you may ask. Before entering Atris, it is not important. You may ask.
So I already talked to her. Okay, I think I've talked to everybody but that one guy. And the droid.
Something up?
All right.
That's all you care about is Bazak. Okay, well, I think I've talked to everybody.
I'm here.
hear you.
Ready.
Okay, well, we're an hour in. I think that's time for me to stop. Thanks for watching. My name is Dragon's Pride, signing out.